is getting set with Kurt Browning retired. Elvis Stojko carries Canada's hopes for gold all on his own.
I feel energized. I feel ready to go. I just needed some time the first couple days just to get away from everything, you know, separate myself for a little while, go read a book, because at home it's been a little nuts. The phone has been ringing off the hook, and people have been wanting this and that, and piecing me here, piecing me there. I'm like, wait a second. I got to do my job. My responsibility is on the ice, not here. So let me do my thing, and then after we can talk.
We'll return with Elvis's technical program in a moment.
I don't want to end up breathing.
Welcome back to Japan as a big roar comes up from the crowd here for our national champion, Elvis Stojko, who celebrated his 22nd birthday yesterday, the Olympic silver medalist, the '93 world silver medalist, hoping to avoid a repeat of last year's technical problems at the Worlds, where he was in 5th place.
Well, all of Elvis's programs, here in the technical and the long program, are designed to give him an opportunity to truly focus at the task at hand. You can tell by the look in his face that at this moment, he's really dialed in.
Triple axel. Yes.
A little difficulty in the landing of that spin.
We've definitely seen Elvis come out of his shell, though, this year. You never would have seen this from him a couple of years ago. I think it has to do with all the exhibition skating he's been doing.
Nice, clean double axel. That's the type of element that can sometimes get away in a skater. And I noticed as he was going into it, he just took a moment and said, okay, got to do it, check, and went.
We'll ask Kurt Browning about that. Triple Lutz. I'm just totally amazed at the ability that he has to focus, to really dial in. And I mean, no matter what kind of pressure is there, he really comes through. Well, with Philippe Candeloro in first at this point, I'd have to say that the long program is going to be a battle between him and Elvis.
Elvis Stojko, and if he can win this technical program, he can leave Alexei Urmanov 3 spots behind him, which would be critical going into the free skate.
Well, I don't think there's any question of if he can win. I think he has won it.
Here we're going to see the one element that Elvis had a little bit of trouble. He had trouble centering. You see him had to open up with his arms to get his balance before pulling back into that back sit spin position.
That's a minor mistake, though.
See Doug Lee's reaction. Ushi Kessler excited about the quality of the skate. Excellent performance.
He continues to amaze me.
Thanks, sir. Thanks.
Well, I must confess, I haven't seen frogs in space skated that well before.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Aaron. I gotta make sure I say that. Amazing.
Doesn't want to leave anything to chance after what happened at the Olympics, and
Hi,
he did his job today.
Hi, Margaret.
Hello, Rico, Liz.
Well,
Hi, Barry. Sorry, Mark.
You would think that he would have more pressure on him here because there are more expectations now. Kurt is gone, but he seems to think that there's less pressure now because the field has opened up. It gives him more space.
There is the 93 world champion.
Well, it certainly provides all of these men with the hope that on any given day they can come out and take this title. But what Elvis has got going for him in spades is his consistency. He just seems to be able to come out here and consistently deliver what's required on any given day.
And I'm sure that has something to do with his martial arts background.
Wonder what score Kurt gave him there. He seemed busy with the pencil as we await the judges, and again, a long wait here.
Well, I can't imagine why, because there's no doubt that this was the performance of the evening.
Here's another look at that triple axel. Great head. I love the way his head is going, looking up in the air.
Here are the required element marks. 5.9 from the American judge, 5.7s and 5.8s the rest of the way. And now the presentation marks will come up, and there's a 5.9 from Great Britain, so that's a nice sign. The artistic marks just about as good, and 9 first-place ordinals for Elvis Stojko, the leader. And so Elvis is first heading into the long program. Candeloro second, Zagorodnik third. The Olympic champion is in 4th place, and France has 2 in the top 5. As for the other Canadians, Sebastian Britton 12th, Marcus Christensen is 16th. Let's join Brian Williams with the leader after the technical program.
All right, Chris, Elvis, congratulations. Tremendous program.
Thank you.
After you nailed that triple axel, you seem to be in 7th heaven out there.
Well, that's one of the most important parts of the program, getting the combination down. If you don't get that, then you pretty much don't have the ammunition to pull yourself up to where you want to be. And after that, pretty much everything just flowed after that, kept it constant, make sure I'm patient with every element and not rush anything. And after that, it just felt great.
Speaking of flowing, I watched your program with Jean Semp. She said your footwork sequences were especially strong tonight. You seem to enjoy those the most.
Well, I think that what Ushi and I have been working on is just basic skating and the basic concept of the blade and how it moves on the ice. And after we've worked on that, the concept, you can detail more and brush stroke more with the ice and get more ideas. You add that to music and the finesse and the enjoyment of it, and then the footwork just flows out of that. And that's a great part for me because it joins the whole program together, and I love doing it.
Talk to me about the camaraderie. You got a sign from Kurt Browning when you came right down here to the end of the ice. You looked up at him.
Yeah, I was coming down the ice, and I knew it was basically the end, and I looked up, and I saw Kurt, and he gave me a thumbs up, so I gave it back to him. And it's been feeling different this week without him here, but, you know, I'm out of the shadow now and have my own spotlight, but I'm pretty much at home.
You've got your own spotlight indeed. Quad tomorrow night?
Yes, definitely, it's in.
All right, good luck tomorrow night. Elvis Stojko goes for gold. Up next, the pairs featuring Brasseur and Eisler, Soleil and Turner, and Sargent and Wirtz as we continue CBC's coverage from Japan.